What's going on, folks? We are back again. Another episode, You Trippin' Podcast. I'm your host, just call me Twin. What is this? Episode 2, Season 2, You Trippin' Twitter Talk. As I said before, this season we're going to be reviewing some tweets, giving you my thoughts, bringing people in, etc. This one I'm going to do on my own again, but this will probably evolve into another conversation with somebody. Let's go ahead and get into it. I ain't even going to waste y'all time, man. All right, so we got it up on the screen here. Simple tweet from Deshay. I don't know how you pronounce this. Whatever it is, but y'all see it. A man is supposed to provide and protect, not beg and collect.
That nigga's tripping.
All right, y'all. So yeah, man, y'all got the tweet. I'm sure y'all got a lot of different things running through your head right now. Y'all probably think that I'm about to say something wild. Y'all about to tell me I'm tripping, but that's not really the case. Again, she said a man is supposed to provide and protect, not beg and collect. Shout out to Deshay, whatever, however you say it. Go follow her on Twitter. But yeah, man, I agree with this to an extent. Providing and protecting, opposed to begging and collecting, can come in many different situations, and really at different times, to be honest. I saw another tweet, which I'm gonna get into at a later date, but they said dating is a scam now, and that's crazy to me, and I'll elaborate on that in the next episode, or whichever one I decide to do that in. But providing and protecting, it's something that I feel, me personally, I feel like that's definitely required of a man. It's really just kind of a general statement to provide and protect. But the thing is when do you start providing? What are you providing? I think that's really what we're getting down to, is that you really need to figure out what it is you're providing. Because I mean, at an early stage, you can say that you providing, I don't know, just say food. You say that you're providing food. You're providing security for her. You're providing reassurance, whatever it may be. But later in the relationship, you may start to, provide a little more, for her well-being. And, some people get married and they feel as though the man should be taking care of all the bills. Just fine. But I think some people start to want that early, especially this guy that claims dating is a scam. It's a real fine situation, I guess you could say. I got my thing tight. It's a real fine situation, I guess you could say, just because nowadays I think people start to want stuff early. Well, I feel like women want things earlier than men do. And men want some things, depending on what it is, they want some things earlier than women do. But in this situation, I feel like women often will want a man to come out and just start showing husband-like qualities and different things that they would do for you as a husband, when they might not be doing the same thing as a woman. Now, that may make a few people upset, which is fine. But so often I scroll through Twitter and everything, and I've seen so many things where women are like, stop being wifey material for somebody you just talking to, or somebody that you haven't got a title from, or whatever it may be. Stop doing wifey things for, someone that's not your husband. And I understand that to an extent, but at the same time, you can't expect a man to be doing husband-like things either if you're not going to be doing wifey things. I mean, it just kind of makes sense to me to do it that way. I mean, really, you look at it and it's like, all right, it's kind of situation based, which I guess everything is, but some people might not be providing certain things as early as others. One, because of past relationships. I mean, I think that has an effect on all of us. Is whatever you've been through in the past with previous boyfriend, girlfriends, whatever it is. That's a situation that could definitely take a toll on you and start making you a little more reluctant to, I guess in this situation, provide. I think the protect side of it is cool. You should do that. But I think I'm kind of harping on the provide spot because it's like what are we providing? What are you talking about here that man should be providing? Because like I said, if you're going based off of your own previous relationship, maybe in your previous relationship, men or women, you started providing too early and they kind of took it for granted. They appeared as a quote unquote gold digger, depending on what it was you were providing for them. Maybe they were around just for a good time because they knew they could get certain things out of you. I mean, I personally know women who have went on dates with guys just to get food. And they really had no interest in the guy, which, I mean, I won't go there with it. But that's part of it where sometimes a guy can be reluctant to do certain things because of the simple fact that I don't really know what I'm getting myself into. I mean, because a lot of the times, I feel like both parties never really know what you're getting yourself into because, but that is why I think dating is not a scam. Is because, you want to get to know somebody. That's part of it. Like, you want to get to know this person, and the way you do that, for me, is by dating. That just makes sense. Like, I'm not about to just jump into a relationship and start doing all these husband-like providing, protecting, and all these different things or whatever that I'm quote unquote supposed to do if I just met you like yesterday. The begging and collecting part is funny. Again, I just feel like she was just trying to rhyme, like it just sounded cool. But I mean, she got a decent amount of likes because it's Twitter. But yeah, the begging and collecting is just funny to me because I've seen different screenshots of guys like asking for like gas money and to asking for money for food, and I had a friend that one of her exes asked her for some money so he could have a good time overseas, which I thought was hilarious. She probably gonna see this and have an attitude, but I didn't mention their name, so it's cool. But yeah, man, I just the begging and collecting part. I think that's just I think that's more so pride. At some point, we all need somebody, whether, I guess she's talking about begging and collecting, so we could just say she's talking about money. More often than not, they're going to be talking about some money. But, I mean, there are situations where, guys and girls, I mean, we need help. So, if you feel confident enough in this person and you feel like you can trust them with whatever it may be, then, yes, maybe you do go to them and ask for money or whatever it is that you need. I think that's okay. Now, it depends when you do this. Like, I've seen guys do this and it be like, they didn't know this girl for a week, or they about to they 3 days in and they about to go on their first date and he asking her for gas money. And it's like, you can't ask the girl on the date and then ask her for gas money. That's like asking her on the date and then you taking her and then like the way to bring out the check and you slide the check to her. Like, that's crazy. You can't. Not even the first date. It depends on who asked who. But with me, if I ask you on a date, you can expect me to take care of everything for that night. Because more often than not, I'm not even going to meet you there. I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to pay for the food. I'm going to pay for the drinks. Pay for the tip. And hopefully I have gas in my car. If I don't, I'm going to put gas in my car to at least get us from point A to point B and back to A. But I think a lot of the times the social media aspect of everything kind of gets everybody caught up because if they see a guy like begging and collecting in this sense, they kind of want to put that out there as for like embarrassment for him because again, this is a pride issue, I think. They kind of want to put that out there for embarrassment in his direction because he asked for something. And again, it depends on what he's asking for. Because if you down bad and you need help, then yes, Ask for help from somebody you think you could get it from, not this girl you just met 3 days ago. Because if you're asking for $10 in gas to get to her house and it's the first time you're going to meet her, first of all, you shouldn't be going to her house anyway. Second of all, like, no, if you wanted to go over there that bad, I feel like you should have tried to figure out a way to scrape up 10. But that's just me. Either way, it's the difference between begging and asking for something where to the point because you need it. Like, you didn't need this gas money or whatever it is. I keep on referencing this one because it's sticking into my head and I know it is. I might put it into like the comments or something so y'all can see like the whole thread. But yeah, that one was pretty funny to me. So yeah, I mean, yes, it's important to provide and protect. And I do think, I mean, as she said where a man is supposed to provide and protect. I agree. You are supposed to provide and protect. But that don't mean you got to do it at the gate. I think both parties have something to prove going into a relationship. Both parties have something to prove to really show if you're worthy of, not protection, because I feel like regardless, like you should always, if you're courting someone, you should protect them. Like, period. Man or woman, you should protect them, like whatever that means to you as far as like their feelings, like emotionally, physically, whatever it is, you should protect them. Both sides should protect them. But if I'm providing certain things, I'm not just going to do that because like I'm trying to win you over, because maybe the only reason I'm winning you over is not because of my creativity or how we click or the chemistry we have together. Maybe I'm just winning you over because you feel like I have more money than the next person. You feel like I can afford to take you on vacations. People are in relationships like that. And me personally, and I'm sure a lot of other guys, girls, whatever it is, they don't want to necessarily end up in a situation like that, because it is girls out here that are breadwinners that a lot of the times they be taking care of guys more than the guys taking care of themselves, and they just kind of the dudes just kind of go along with it and just be hanging out, which ain't cool. Like, it's not really cool for either side to do that. But I mean, yeah, both sides again should be protecting definitely and providing, depending on what we're talking about. But I mean, with me, look, you gotta prove to me that you're worthy of this special treatment that nobody else is getting. Both sides, men and women, both sides are a prize. Like, don't think just because you make more than somebody that you're the prize in the relationship. Don't think just because you got a better career than somebody that you're the prize in the relationship. People bring different things to the table, and one person could bring a really great personality that make you laugh, and that's important to me anyway. That's very important to have that. And money's also important because I like to go on vacation. So yes, you want to have those things in the tuck. You want to make sure that you're able to provide and do those different things, but you don't just get that right away. And that's fine. There's not nothing wrong with that. But yes, at the end of the day, sure, we're supposed to provide and protect, not beg and collect. But just make sure you're providing for the right people. That's all I'm saying. All right, y'all. That's all I got. Short episode. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think. I be seeing a lot of people, they'll DM me, they comment. Put it on a YouTube post. I appreciate y'all commenting back and being interactive with me. I appreciate that. Like, I've gotten people that have responded to me on Snapchat and be like, nah, that's stupid, or nah, you tripping, whatever it is. I've gotten people that DM me on Instagram, DM me on Facebook, or whatever it is. They'll comment on Facebook. Cool. I appreciate that. But I don't care if you comment on it or DM me or whatever, and then you copy and paste and put the same thing in the YouTube comment. Put it on YouTube so other people can see it, not just me. I want y'all to interact with each other too. So just do that for me, all right? Comment on the YouTube post, like it, subscribe to me if you haven't already. I'm not sure what you're waiting on, but subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to be doing these weekly. I think I took a break off. It was like a week and a half or something like that. So I'm going to be trying to drop episode weekly. I know a lot of people not doing episodes right now because of the whole quarantine and stay at home order, blah, 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 whatever. So I'm trying to get y'all something to watch, man. So tune in, get in them comments, let me know how you feel, and we're going to come back for episode 3. I don't know which tweet I'm going to do yet for that one, but we'll be back next week. And yeah, man, appreciate y'all viewership. We out. Bye.